It's crazy. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, dog. What's up, y'all?
What's up, everybody?
We're doing a light 4Shxts today. Like, we got 9 people over here. What's good?
Already, word.
Hi. It's the 4Shxts podcast. I'm yours truly, Mr.Goodbarz. To my right, I got my brother.
No, Nitro Nick.
Johnny Ghost is still out of commission at this moment in time, but hey, we're in spirit with him. He's rocking out with us. Thank you for joining the 4Shxts podcast, man. Show week has been show week, nonetheless. And it's been very eventful for YHL. It's always been love received from every aspect of the spectrum. Let me see what it sounds like real quick. You sound great. And I think for us, it's just making sure that artists are getting the help they need. And like promoters from Flow Free or Die. He said rap. Benjamin Benji said, just rap. This is a podcast. I can't just rap. You want me to just?
You gotta do the 3 words thing. You know, give them 3 words and have them rap something.
Why does everybody just want me to rap? Like,
spot. This
is a podcast. We're not supposed to be rapping. I would have put Cypher at the bottom.
It's for shits and giggles.
It's for shits and giggles. It's for why did people just want? You want me to rap to the beat? Like, I don't even know if I can rap to the beat. I could pull up a beat that I could rap to. Y'all really just want me to rap? Y'all just want me to rap? Like, is that what it is? Is that what's going down right now?
Off the top.
Off the top? What? Really? Like, y'all really want me to do that? Why? I just rapped for 3 days straight. I just ride for 3 days straight. I gotta still prove myself. I just smoke more than a blunt. Grinding up Zana runs. Big bong with a dab rig. A plate of shot is my lunch. Cut a cigar with a razor. Tobacco all over my gators. I'm from the south where the dirt at. All my flowers got flavors. I wake up babe like Cypress Hills cooking 5-gram wafers. Let me bag something, put a dunk to it. I'm the old man with the Lakers. Grand pool bar, I'm the ruler. Trees all in my cake. Ay, get a line at the depot. I tell your girl, just wait. Ay, rapping so sweet like Dunkins. I just stay getting all these ducats. Put a lick out like Russians. You don't want to know my struggles? At the Mayo with something. We the new kings with a budget. We at the Mayo with something. We the new kings with a budget. It's bars. I guess. It's not even to the beat, though. I guess. He said, go rap.
Right. Yo, rap.
He gave me Madrid PSG 5. What is that?
I think that's soccer.
Is it really?
Yeah, Atletico Madrid, yeah.
Those are the words you want me to rap about?
Nah, I think it's just the score, 5-0.
Is that the? I thought
crazy. 5-0 is crazy.
I thought Mexico was playing Dominican Republic though.
I wouldn't know, but
that's what I saw. That's what I saw.
Soccer's crazy, bro. Soccer's.
I love soccer.
Yeah.
I love. I don't. I'm not in it, but I like FIFA and I know the teams.
I fell in love with it from Ted Lasso. You ever seen Ted Lasso?
I think so. Yeah. Oh yes, I have.
Apple, bro. Yo.
Yes.
Such a good show.
It is a great show. James Windmill said, "What up, though? What's poppin'? And say hi. Just popping in to say hi, sharing y'all out. Keep grinding, Tim. Thank you, James. I appreciate that, brother. And man, we had a really great time going out into the world and experiencing everybody and their artistry and being a part of the All-In Underground Hip Hop Tour. These guys are still on tour right now. I think they have the show tonight. So, big shout out to those guys. A couple people are on the fence about them. So we've decided just to focus on our shows and like salute to those guys and help them promote. But a lot of artists that were supposed to be a part of it are not feeling what was been going on. And not to say like to point any fingers at, like sometimes it just needs organization. And we all have to remember this is after the pandemic. The world just like kind of officially opened back up. Yeah. It's kind of hard to navigate how to book shows and where the venues, is it safe, is it, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot going on. And so I think people are just getting their feet wet with just booking things. He said that YHL.
Yo, you want him? Let me know, bro. We can get him.
We can get him.
We get him on order.
We can get him.
Order, yeah.
Hey, yo, that's it. Hey, yo, it. We can get the TNT joints, too, so we can make joints like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they can have the TNT with the bomb on it. Yeah, show them shit. Show them the chain. Look at that shit glisten. Bang gonna bang on me. He gonna want to pull up. Bang. You gonna make bang. You gonna summon. When you do things like this, when you show your YHL chain to 9 people on Facebook, you summon bang. That's how you... That's how you summon Bang. Bang is gonna feel it, and he's gonna pop up out of the ground like fucking Undertaker.
Like the Batman signal.
Oh, speaking of Undertaker, so we go to Hampton Beach, right?
He's the Undertaker for sure.
So we go to Hampton Beach. It's me, Beneficial Bang, go to the Goddess, Nitro Nick and his family, and we all go to meet up with John Pemberton to interview our good friend Diana to talk about breast cancer awareness. If you guys don't get your bands, go ahead and get your bands.
Rock the rack check.
You know what I mean? And get your bands. Let me know if you guys need one. I got you. Pull it up into the camera. There you go. Hey, damn, Nick, what happened to your finger?
Yo, I shut that in the door, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Yeah, that hurt, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Nick. Yeah, check your fingers and don't slam your fingers in the door. Self-exams save lives. So check yourself, men and women too, for breast cancer awareness. Big shout out to everybody that supports this group. You can donate at GoFundMe.com. Check out my friend Diana. She's a great person and she's just trying to spread her message. John Pemberton put us on to her and let us know that she is the person that we wanted to connect with. So I'm so glad we got to make that connection.
Yeah.
Beforehand, we had a couple bumps in the road trying to like get situated to figure out where we were going to interview a couple people at. But John Pemberton being the person who he is and Nitro Nick coming through, they both handled the situations very well and we just set up the production. But beforehand, we're going to talk about Stuff Man. And when I say Stuff Man, I mean Beneficial Bang. He got bags on bags on bags. Stuff Man. So shout out to Flax Man. But Bang Man, he's the buyer of things, the buyer of gifts, and luckily enough, Bang decided to shop at this really cool spot. So he's inside looking for a small fanny pack to keep his items, his shirts, and things of that. He said, I want one of each. He said, plug that shit. But to put things in, you know what I mean? I got one too. And we got to meet JP Cross from Killer's Confession. He also has a really great podcast where he talks about the latest horror movies and any movies in general, any cinema that you can get into. And as we're talking, and John Pemberton is just chopping up being the great manager he is, and then all of a sudden Miss New Hampshire walked up.
Yeah, pulled right up on us.
Pulled up on us. Her and her family pulled up on us. And her mom or auntie or somebody from her camp was like, y'all need to take a picture.
Yeah, she's like, let me take a picture of y'all.
I was like,
get
what?
In there. She's like, get in there, Miss New Hampshire.
I said, hey, nice to meet you. You know what I mean? I was like, I didn't even know she was going to be out there. Miss New Hampshire was out there just chilling on Hampton Beach, and we all took a picture, a beautiful, great picture, multicolored variety picture to show that you can unify no matter who you are. And it was just such a great moment in time, and it all happened because Stuff Man wanted a damn bag.
Yep.
And Bang adjusted just so wonderfully as he does.
Yeah.
He said he knew the picture was coming too. He got the bag real quick. He was like, Stuff Man, and then he like came out and took the picture. It was weird. I don't know. It was great though. It was so like fashionably fun that I didn't know what to say. I just smiled. I smiled and threw up the peace sign. That's all I could do.
Yeah, facts.
And it was just so humbling to see her out there and just be amongst the people. She didn't have to be out there. She missed New Hampshire. She could have went on about her business and been at the Airbnb.
Yeah,
that's what we was
cool.
on.
It was cool. Then we went over to my spot and we went on the rooftop.
Yes.
Rooftop deck. That's where we had our podcast. We had the whole deck to ourselves, bro.
You did that, man.
So it was great.
You did that.
Private area. It was beautiful. Nice, beautiful day. It was a lot of sand fleas or something like that.
No, they're not. So come to find out, that's not even what they are. That's a sand flea is bigger.
Oh, okay.
A sand flea looks like a damn shrimp.
Okay.
So those things are just biting gnats.
Okay.
T said, post a pic. Oh, y'all want to see the pic? Post a pic. Post a pic. No, those are biting gnats. Those are not sand fleas.
But yo, I was itching for like 2 days after that, bro.
I took an Epsom bath and then I took a shower right afterwards just to get the feeling off me.
Yeah.
And because what was happening, I had the DEET. And like the bugs will land, they bite and die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I had all the mush guts all over your body. You don't even know what molecules is going on with your shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I think John Pemberton has the picture here. Oh, he shared the Beneficial Bang joint. Let's see the picture. Let's see. I think it's right here, right? It's in these group of pictures.
No, I think right there maybe. No, that was the picture of all of us right there at the rooftop.
Rooftop, yeah. I think it's one more picture. It should be right here. There it is. So we're going to pull this wonderful picture up. Shout out to John Pym. Play a rapper from GTA. Play a rapper from... What you mean? Benji, what you mean, man?
Walked up on them, like literally. I was walking up to meet up with them, just walking.
Yeah, you just literally walked up, yeah. And then we got slushies afterwards.
Yeah. I was like, y'all want some slushies? I was like, hell yeah, I'll take a slushie.
Look at that great picture. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the show, man. We had to dip out. We had the little ones with us, but it was just so great. Shout out to John Pym holding it down. That's Miss Diana Elaine from Rock Your Rack. Check Your Rack?
Yeah, Rock Your Rack Check.
Rock Your Rack Check.
Self-exam saves lives. That's how she found her own lump herself.
You know? So she found her own problem.
She's very adamant about checking yourself out, being aware of how you
men
feel.
And women.
Yeah, men and women, be aware of how you feel and just always check yourself out because you can save your life. You
could save your life, man, and she did. And like Hampton Beach was so great, yo. I had a great time doing that, being out there with those people. And we were supposed to do interviews, but we, you know what I mean, things happen. But we're gonna make that happen in the future. John got some plans for us, yo. I don't know if he told you any plans, but he got a couple things lined up. Word. So we're gonna wait for John to see what he got planned. Look at John, he looks great right up there, man.
Yeah,
he got a little sun on him and shit. What? John almost look black.
He's having a blast. Yeah.
John almost look black. Look at John. John almost look black out there. Look.
He's a beautiful couple, and John.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? John look black out there. He like a little young brother. Look at him. He go. That's my dog, yo. But yeah, man, it's been a wonderful time. Look at Sid go. Look, Sid go. Yeah. He always be sending me shit.
Oh, he be sending real shit. I had to mute his
thing.
He be sending it way too early. He sent it all day.
Oh man, it'd be like 7 in the morning. I'm like, dang, I'm like, what the fuck? That's how I be getting some of my news.
It's like 10 more right after though. It's not just like 1 or 2, you know.
When you send your friends reels, just don't overwhelm them with reels.
It's like everyone that he watches, he has to send. You know? Like,
someone else has to see this.
Yeah, facts.
The mind is crazy. So I just also want to talk about All In Underground Tour. What a great time that was to perform there. Can I also say, Nitro, you took the reins of that. You controlled the beats that was there for YHL. And me and Bang, I said, Bang, fall back. I told him to. I said, let Nick run shit. Don't go up there to the DJ and let Nick do that shit.
I had to figure everything out because when they were like, oh, there's like 15 people and you only get 8 to 10 minutes, and we had a 30-minute set. And I mean, nobody was doing nothing. It was like almost 9 o'clock, and there ain't been no music played yet. And I was like, yo, can we just play our stuff right off the jump, get our 30 minutes out the way? You know, if ain't nobody doing nothing.
Get back on the road, man.
Yeah, and then and the dude was like, yeah, it's cool. And then he was like, well, you know, everybody else gonna want to do more if you guys do more. So we got to do 3 songs, but
3 songs.
But yeah, I mean, it was cool.
Did you know people were paying $500?
Yeah, that's crazy for to play 3.
They had to rebuttal that, of course, but
they're supposed to get the promise of hotels and all that shit, and no, they weren't getting that, and
I saw the list. I was like, all of us are performing tonight. I was like, I'd rather give somebody some space, and get my bread back. But I didn't pay no bread. They asked us to be on it again because we was on part 1, and we did part 1 at Club Jewel, and it was lit at Jewel. It was lit. It was perfect. The way it worked out at Jewel was dope.
There was a decent turnout over there.
Yeah, it was. It was. I got to see some new artists too that I ain't never seen before.
And everybody was vibing, you know. And
yeah,
it was cool.
But I guess after we left and came back to the studio, an alleged thing happened. I didn't see anything, but we have Dylan Carter, aka Debo, that went live and talked about the situation, and we're gonna take a peep at that.
All right, let's peep that.
So I haven't watched his live full. I watched some of it. I wanted to watch it on a pod because he made this information public to people, and I think he wants people to know what's going on. Let's see what he says.
So he was there that night?
He was there that night.
Okay.
He came a little bit later.
talk about it. Ain't that big a deal. We won't make a big deal about it. Not a big deal. But
cut him up.
we're gonna let it go live. We're gonna let it be known, bro. We're gonna let it be known that, like, I don't know, rap is not real estate. Rap is not real estate. That's what I'm gonna say, man. And it's not directed towards one person because there's a lot of
shot. That's a shot.
This tour for sure. But, bro, there's just, to these younger artists, there's a better way to spend your time, bro. There's a better way to spend your time. And I wasn't even gonna go on live and make all this drama, but spend all day on the phone, chopping it up, and it's like, bro, there's a lot to be learned from this situation. It's not a totally negative situation, but I had just decided there was a better way to spend my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a couple of things, and it was just like, nah. So
He's not happy. He's not happy about what happened. He's not, and I don't blame him, because if something weird happened, I would be kind of mad too, and I would talk about it on Facebook.
There was some weird vibes going on.
I feel like that. But not to us though.
Yeah, no,
I didn't feel like that. I think it was something else behind the scenes that we wasn't seeing, and I was just like, if anybody, I was talking to everybody. I was rapping with people and everything. Debo's not happy about this, man. Whatever happened.
Happy about me taking the table. Yeah. I was like, yo, that's my table. I'm bouncing.
You want people to work.
But I don't think that was Debo. I don't think he was mad about that.
Yeah.
It was something else that happened.
Frauds, bro. A lot of frauds, Jizzy. You already know what I'm saying. So we're gonna let this chat build up and see what happens. But they're calling me out saying I wasn't gonna go live. I spent all day on the phone talking about this, and it was gonna be a lot different of a situation if I didn't cool myself out and talk it up. So we're gonna go live. We're gonna speak on it now in a different mindset, because it doesn't have to be that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. There's just a lot to learn.
I like
from the
that. I like that
situation,
approach.
especially for artists coming up and for the ones that, like, because we used to be the beginning artists that needed every opportunity, that needed these situations. We felt like that was the answer to everything. It was like, yo, if I do the show right now, all my problems are answered. It's not the case. It's not the case, and you got to know your self-worth and what's worthy of putting time into certain things, bro. It's not that deep.
I'm gonna play GTA later,
So
Benji. I'm gonna play.
It boiled down to, bro, like, it's a lot of talk going on. A lot of talk.
I think he's waiting for people to get into the stream. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit just to get into it.
For this shit to make some money. So we either stop fucking. Again, they still got dates that they're gonna do. I'm not trying to disparage too much, but this is one of the things that pisses me off about this tour. It's like, yo, you're gonna have everybody pull up. You're gonna do say you're promoting an open mic, so have a bunch of artists come and think that there's gonna be an open mic they can come rap at, plus all these artists and a bunch of other people, and so you have no type of
Hold up now. And you remember me saying that?
There was gonna be open mic.
Yeah, I remember saying that. I was telling my team, I was like, oh, yo, they promoting the open mic. They're going to be there at 12 a.m. And I was like, yo, we got to be there early. And that's what I was thinking in my head. Now, you remember I went around crazy, like, yo, oh, my God. I was, like, freaking out about that. And I talked to the DJ Pharaoh, and I was like, yo, what time do we got to be there? He's like, 8. And I was like, oh.
Word.
So Debo right about that. Because I was freaking out about that because I had to show the next day. So I was like, yo, what we gonna have to do, Nick? I was like, what we gonna do about this? So he's right.
Organization with it, so it's like, my bad. So you're just popping on, Libsy. We're not talking about our shows. We're talking about this tour specifically. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to disparage because they still got active dates, but it's like, there's got to be some more organization, and that was a big piece of why I'm not being a part of it as well, because I'm not going to pull up at some show. I've done enough shows. I don't need the show. Know your worth, artist. I don't need the show. He needed us. He needs us. This promoter, this guy that you guys will see, he needs us for this shit to make some money. So we either stop fucking with him or whatever, but it's like,
He's not happy, bro. He's not. No, that he don't want to say this.
Yeah.
But he feels like the need to do that. What up, Seth? I see you over there. What's up, baby? He feels like he has to talk about this because this is a tour that he's brought people on. He had people interested in it. And as an artist, I agree with him. I'm as an artist, as a part of this that knows him personally, and me and Debo, at first when we first linked up, we didn't see eye to eye, but I knew he was an artist, and I knew he was a nice rapper, and I knew he had soul behind his music when I was first fucking with him, and then we chopped it up. Hopefully, thank God that we can go ahead and link up sometime soon. Hopefully, when Debo, you want to go ahead and pull up with the toy box, let me know. But it was just, we communicated, and we understood that if we kicked it for real, we could understand what's going on. And he's mad about the fact that rap is not real estate. And it is a shot, because homie is a real estate agent. No qualms here, but that's what's going on. And he's not happy, bro. Debo's not happy about that. So I want to see what happened at the show.
When you're going to tell all these artists to just pull up with no organization, I asked them for months, send me a set list. With all the other drama that was going on, the other people that he co-signed to do the tour with, that was doing all kind of shit too. So this whole thing was just illy put together. People were taking money from artists and not speaking on it. This was too much, man. This tour was too much. So this wasn't it. You guys were not all in. This was the all-in tour. Y'all were not all in. The fucking artists were all in. The artists are always all in. But y'all were not all in. You guys got a little bit in. Just a little bit.
Wow. Okay, so hold on. That's a lot to take in. So he's saying he was working with somebody that was taking money from artists. Debo, look at Debo's face. Debo don't give a shit. He ain't playing. Debo is not playing. He's gonna tell the truth. And I salute him for I'm on Team Debo. I ain't even gonna hold you. Bro. And that's not to the artists that were there. It's not to anybody that was working on the production. It's just certain things that were going on that he doesn't agree with, and I agree with him. I totally agree with him. That's why we're broadcasting it on the podcast right now. Let's see what Debo got to say. He is
damn. So all right, well, I'm gonna spark a doobie for this live, and we're gonna post it and see what people think, because everybody said I wasn't gonna go live. What up, Wade? Yo, bro, rap drama, bro, dead ass rap drama. But we're talking on, we're speaking on it. Fuck it, I don't care. This is Facebook. We're live. Everybody's getting hit today, so I'm lighting this doobie. There's only been a few people that have popped. People adjusting schedules, adjusting time, Like, there were people that pulled up that expected to perform last night that didn't, bro. And it's like, you gotta have more organization. People gotta.
That's crazy. I would have been pissed. I was pissed about 8 to 10 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is that, dude? 8 to 10 minutes.
Whoa, Nick. Yo, Nick. I didn't know that. See, now that's different.
That's gonna start drama for real.
That's different.
Imagine and now pulled up and they tell us nah. Like,
bro, come on. I would have left. We would have took the tables. We'd have been gone. Nick brought the table in. You know what I mean? To make it look like it was a real DJ set. That boy Nick came and took that shit down. That shit looked like Tetris.
I had to take my little electric box too. That unplug his speaker mid. I was like, psh.
And then we did. That's crazy. Look, listen.
Now DJ Farrell did his thing.
No, DJ Farrell did his thing. That's my dog. And all the artists that we saw did their thing.
Yeah, the artists.
I think this is towards who kind of put it together.
Yeah, the promoter and just the way it went down.
The host was great.
Yeah, he was cool.
I didn't know that. That's the part this is why I wanted to watch this live because I wanted to know what happened, and Debo's telling people what happened. And the thing is, we didn't even get to see Debo. We was there till like 9:30, 10. We got to see some performances and everything.
Yeah.
So I was waiting, and just the fact that like people didn't get to perform because the venue shut down at a certain time, and then you still have people come at 9, and y'all didn't have nothing set up is crazy.
Like we probably started at like 8:40. We jumped it off.
Yo, you was smart doing that.
There was nothing happening, and I was like, yo, let's just go on.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, let's get it out the way. Let's just go on. Let's start it so everybody gets in the flow, and you know, people were vibing with it and everything. You know, they crowded around, and we started it off. But I mean, like for us to start at 8:40, and you got what, 15 people there, 15, 20 people, like, and the venue got to close at 11. You know, and they want you out by 11. They don't want you to stop at 11. They want you out of there by 11. So, like, for that, like, you got 2 hours for 15 people? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow. You see the list? I saw the list. I was like, oh, we're 8th? I was like, nah.
Yeah. At first he's like, you're number 12. Everybody get 8 to 10, and I was like, 8 to 10 what? And he's like, minutes, and I was like, nah. I was like, we got a whole 30-minute set, dog. Like, what the hell is that?
Yo, Nick took the reins. Y'all. I was shocked. Nick came to me and was like, yo, Bars, this shit ain't right. I was like, what? He was like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Talk to Chino. I talked to Chino. He showed me the list. And it was crazy, bro. And I see what Debo's talking about. Mm-hmm. Now, that puts into my brain like, no, I'm not gonna shit on All In Underground Tour. What I'm going to say is, if you did join it, just make sure you know what's going on. You got the information right. Who's gonna be where? Yo, shout out to all the artists. Bang Wiz hit me up. Yeah. Bang Wiz hit me up. Joe Grits was there too. I wish I would have got to see his performance. Hope the Rapper was there. Hope the Rapper had a entourage there too of some new wave rappers coming out of New Hampshire, which I thought was dope. I never seen these guys before.
That one cat was doing his thing.
And he was doing his thing, and he was dancing and everything. I was like, oh, this is dope. And the young lady that was singing the pop songs.
Yeah, right after. Yeah.
I was like, yo. I was like, she got it.
She was killing it.
She did her thing. I shared the DJ Pharaoh put a post out for her, and I shared it. And I was like, yo, she did her thing. I'm so glad I got to see those artists.
I think that it shouldn't be like I guess you could call it a tour, but like they should have, because a lot of people come up from like Rhode Island or Connecticut, you know, so they should have it where, all right, today we're gonna showcase New Hampshire rappers.
Yep.
You know, and then go to Connecticut, it's gonna be Connecticut rappers, you know, and that way you get like maybe 4 or 5 people on each spot instead of having everybody go all across.
To each one.
Yeah, it's cool for those people to get their music spread out. But I mean, when you got 15 people and, you know, you can't do something, you know, somebody wants to be able to, like, showcase all their best. You know, they want to do 30 minutes and get their whole, like, we got a whole performance, you know.
We got a whole
I be scratching, he be rapping, we rap together, banging him, do, like, duets and shit. And, like we got a whole shit going, you know what I'm saying? Like we could get this going. I don't know what else to call it, bro. You know?
That was great.
like it's a performance, bro.
It's a performance. You're absolutely right. And I think like for us, we plan every step. It's choreographed. Debo's just hit me up. I'm about to call him. I'm like, yo, no, you go on Facebook right now and look at your faces all over Facebook, Debo. He literally just hit me. I'm gonna call him right now. I'm gonna say, yo, go to Facebook. Go to my Facebook. Your face is on it. He's gonna be like, what? Oh, let me call him. Let's call Debo. That's great. Debo, you're live on the 4Shxts podcast. Your face is all over the podcast. If you go to Facebook right now, you will see your face. And we're talking about the lot. He said, what?
Shout out Goodbarz podcast, you know what I'm saying? YHL on the scene, that's what we're doing, man. Shout out to y'all, not the All In Underground Hip Hop Tour. We got a bunch of drama to talk about for a lot of artists to learn from, so I'm hoping to come through the studio a little later, but that's what I was calling.
Bro, listen, we're going through the live that you dropped on yesterday at 2 o'clock. And we're talking to the people about it. The people are very interested about what happened. And I didn't know there were artists there that didn't get to perform. And that was like a really big tidbit. You got anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, man, definitely, for sure. It's, it's cool to extend opportunities to everybody, for sure. And that was kind of the main goal, I feel like. But at the same time, it almost kind of seemed like he just wanted everybody at the show. He didn't care. He had the few people that he knew was going to perform. And whoever showed up was going to watch that. And it's like, that's a very personal decision inflicted on the event. You know what I'm saying?
This is way too many people, like 15, for one
20
show,
artists
bro.
pulling up, bro. You got people getting hotel rooms, sliding out from Connecticut, like telling their people all this stuff. You got fans pulling up, expecting to see their people, and he doesn't have any type of a set list. I asked for months, Goodbarz, how many times have you and I done a show, and I've given you a set time of like when people are performing?
Every single time.
Dude, we pull up with a 30-minute set, and he's like 8 to 10 minutes, and I was like, what?
Yeah, every time, man. And it just makes for a smooth, everybody having a time just makes things move smoother. Like some people won't even show up to the show until 10:30 because they take that 2 hours of drive time, knowing they don't got to be on stage until 10:30.
Yep.
So that just makes it smooth. And so he just was not about it. And he was like, "Oh, I'll figure it out." And so straight up, I was like, "All right, I'm not hosting, bro. Good luck. Like you're gonna have a bunch of people pissed off because you don't know what's going on, bro. Like you just wanna." He's like, "Oh, I'll decide who's performing when they get there." I'm like,
"That's crazy.
That's not gonna work."
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not gonna work.
So it's just, he's a real estate guy. So this is something like we were both in the military. So I had my respect for bro because he gave me like a couple of opportunities. But like you can do the same thing as somebody and then not be as good. Like they're not a good person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying James is not a good person, but I think he's got the real estate mind and he's kind of treating artists like 1-bedroom apartments and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not like
oof. I feel that. I felt that. Yo, bro, pull up anytime you want to, man. We on the pod right now. My nephew's going to be pulling up. I'm going to be recording him. So if you want to sit in on the session, man, I got you. It's great to get some words from you. If you go right now into my Facebook, your face is all over the Facebook right now.
All over the 4Shxts right now.
Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. This is a collaboration of New Hampshire culture, bro. And all these people come up to our area and our scene and try to tap in with our artists and try to tap in with our people. It's like, you got to come in with the right intentions if you want to work with the right people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's cool that Goodbarz still popped out because he's solid and came off strength. But yeah, we got mad opportunities coming. So let's chop it up, bro. Definitely. I appreciate the invite. Yo, I'm gonna check Facebook right now. That's crazy. Shout out Goodbarz, bro. Hey, so if that's cool, send me the address, man, and we'll just build for the day, man, for real. Cause this was supposed to be the week of the tour, but they're gonna do their own thing. We're gonna do ours.
Copy that, man. I see you soon. I'm gonna send you an address now.
All right, man. Hey, salute. Peace, yo.
Peace.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
That's
honestly,
wild.
Bro, we should put together a tour across New Hampshire where we get artists on. They don't gotta pay. They can come play for free. We don't gotta pay them. But if they want to perform, type shit. Like.
I love this idea. I love a little mini tour.
Cause I got connection with VFWs and American Legions like that too.
Hey, Dylan said you got me live. He said you're. No, listen. I love that. I love that idea. I think the best person to team up with that type of thing is promoters and people who can do it, like Gordy from Flow Free or Die, or Polo has migrated from being an artist to a booker, and he's been able to give me some keys for like the King Music Festival and things of that sort. And I think if you don't have to do a show every day, right? Especially if you're pulling from resources, which is going to lessen the quality. If you want a good quality show, you can use less resources but more time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you took the time to make the quality good, you could pull less resources. And that's the thing we have to do as artists, as promoters, we got to figure out a way where people can use less resources, we have great quality, and we use more time to promote, advertise, flyers. Each artist needs their own flyer. I've seen some of the flyers, they kind of...
if we could get a spot where like we could have a show once a week and different artists, can come through like every week.
I think Frankie was doing that for a minute.
Yeah, that's what was going on when we did our set over there, right?
When we did the Alibi.
But yeah, that was.
I think the only thing that happens with the once a week at one venue is stagnant, right? Like because you're there constantly, you know what's going on. I think it should be like once a month.
Yeah.
So you can have time. You have 3 weeks to promote. Boom, the show. 3 weeks to promote. Boom, the show. Now, if you did a show every week and you alternated the venues for every season, right? You can have 4 to 5 shows every 3 months and still pull a crowd because you gave yourself enough time to promote each one. So you have 2 shows a month, 2, 4, 6, 8. Boom, you just run it. And that's how I would do it because if I did a tour. I'm going to do a showcasing of artists for YHL, and that's going to be my main thing. I think we should do like a showcasing of artists, don't pay nothing, come out, you live stream the performance so that their fans can watch it from home if they want to, so they don't have to come out. If they want to come out, you know what I mean, you charge a small fee, they can come in, it'd be hors d'oeuvres, beverages, whatever they need to soothe their mind and listen to music, because some people listen to music and they want to go beat up their girlfriend. So you know what I mean? You listen to an Eminem track, you might want to swing on the wall or something. Like, it is what it is. So I think at this point in time, it's just like getting people in the room to be comfortable with each other and understand what's going on, and being able to make something with what we have going on with music, and being an artist, being a person in this craft, and understanding what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these guys, like he said, they don't know. Debo's right. They don't know what the fuck's going on, because he's a real estate agent. He was talking about sympathy. No, I mean empathy, as in knowing if someone's gonna be there at 10:30 because they gotta have the ride out, they're gonna be on stage and having
that makes sense.
That makes mad. I was like, yo, he right. He right about that.
Everybody shouldn't be there at 8. I mean, I guess.
And I've had shows with Debo, and he's ran them perfect. I was surprised. I can
see where he's coming from, though.
I can see where he's coming from.
The dude who put it together, because like. If,
you talking about James?
If everybody's there at 8, that's nice, because everybody can watch everybody.
But you don't want
it's nice
a bunch of artists watching a bunch of artists, though.
But it's not. Yeah, it's nice to have the artists know when they're going on, so they can properly prepare. They know what's going on. And maybe they do have other shit they gotta handle. Maybe they do got a far drive. Like, that shit makes sense, I
agree wholeheartedly. So we're gonna have Debo pulling up later. We might not be on the live, but he's gonna be sitting in on a session. We're gonna chop it up, see what's going on with that.
Dan Stroud would not have been happy if we didn't go. Like, if we had to wait till like 10:30 to go on. I would have been like, fuck. Just been sitting there, cause I ain't a huge drinker. I gotta really be vibing to like be drinking. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't mind drinking, right? I just don't want to fuck up my performance.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I stay a little bit on the keltered side, just to loosen up a little bit, just to get that little boom off me. You know what I mean? Like, and then I feel that, and I'm like, all right, bet, let's get to work. You know what I mean? I understand that it's a certain level of awareness you have to have when you're on stage, because some people have passed out on stage, and because dehydration, you're not drinking enough water, fucking you're singing so loud that you drank 4 or 5 beers before you got on stage to knock off fucking your butterflies in your stomach, and you got 8 beers and you go to fucking belt and you throw up into the microphone. I've seen it's been battle rappers to be rapping, bruh, it did not be
That's crazy.
Yo, word, bruh. You want to see? You
That's
think
crazy.
No, watch.
I believe it.
No, we won't see. Good play. Shout out to these battle rappers. I ain't gonna say who, but we gonna watch battle rapper pukes on stage. Human vomits. It's crazy. So he's like, he thought he was tough.
Shit sweet with you and your niggas. It's right there.
Damn. Fuck them. I think. I seen this. Yeah.
Hit that water. Hit that water.
This is bad the way he does it too. Like, blocks it with his hand and it squirts everywhere. Yeah. Oh man, he should just aimed at the floor. He should have just aimed at the floor, man. Like, that's crazy.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
Keep going.
Yo, no.
That would have been wild.
That would have been wild. Look at everyone's face in the background. They're like,
that was me when homeboy ate the bug, bro. Straight up.
Just imagine, like, I've been on the battle rap stage, and it's very intense. And if you don't, you have to control your vessel, right? You have to know what your limits are, and you know how you can move and how you move on stage. And apparently, he drank too much water and had some rice, and
Should have took his hat off and done it in the
Yo,
hat.
look,
Like,
yo. It went not only did it like, did he block it in his, you know how you hold a water,
bro,
when you have a water hose, it hit the whole top of his hat and fell back down on his face.
But it hit everybody too. Like, I think a little bit's on the camera, dog.
Yeah, yo, a little bit it did hit the camera. It's crazy.
Look at that, bro. That's crazy. You know this dude got hit too, bro. That's crazy. He should have aimed at the floor. Like, why you aiming up? He was trying to look like a fountain and shit. Like, bro. Why you puking up in the air, bro? Man. He knew it was coming too. Like, he did a little But hold up, tilt his head back instead of down. Like, he should have been like this.
Yo, can you imagine though? Like.
Imagine if he didn't put his hands up and she were whoosh.
Yo, can you imagine rapping, thinking you tough?
Hit that water. Hit that water.
Somebody said hit that water. He
This
does
dude
not.
ain't even looking right now. He's looking at his phone.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He ain't prepared. It's about to happen right
He's
now.
not. He's not. They're not prepared. Watch this, guys. This is cool.
Drink too much water. Keep going. Drink too much water.
You just got the camera out. That shit is crazy, dude.
No one realizes he just pulled his camera out.
Yeah, he just pulled
his
it out,
camera
bro.
out.
Oh!
Literally.
Look at everyone's face.
Yo, that's crazy.
We gotta see the after. And he still rapped all his rounds.
That's crazy.
Oh,
I'm shocked they didn't make him leave, dog.
oh man.
Listen, this right forearm holding the changing flat tires in the snow over the white.
Vomit smelling mouth out of my face, bro.
Organic was there too. Not so organic. Organic's homie was there.
The
too.
metal, the side of the shoulder. Easy shit. I float like a petri dish.
That's
Nah.
crazy.
You float like a petri dish, all right. You done put a whole dish on your face.
Like, why tilt your head back like that? I just don't get it.
He's trying to hold it.
That was projectile.
He's trying to hold it. Look, he doesn't even know what's going on. This guy is
Nah,
totally...
he's seen it was coming. He's seen it was coming. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
This is crazy.
Hit that water. Drink too much water. Keep going. Drink too much water.
Oh yeah, he didn't know.
Oh, he didn't know he was coming.
You know what's on his back right now? Oh man, he felt that on his neck. I wonder how many people got done, bro.
He ran out. Nah, you done.
Nah, you gotta leave
You
after
gotta
that.
leave, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the bathroom, clean. Dog, you smell
He
like...
still got puke on his sweater right there.
Look, it's on dude's back. Look.
Yeah, I told you, he got on his back, bro.
Listen, this right forearm holding the changing flat tires.
Nah. I would, as the other opponent, I'd be like, nah, man. Like, I'm
No,
not.
you
I'm
lost
not.
that
You
one,
lost
dog.
that.
Yeah, like, you lost
I'm not
that.
even like ready to rap right now, dog. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like you're gonna. Nah, man. I would have walked out. Like, word two. I would have just been like, yeah, I'm gone. I'm all set,
Oh, that's an
bro.
automatic dub right there.
Nigga, you puked on my back. What's that? And y'all expect me to rap? That's all I would have said and walked
I'm
off.
trying to relax and live. You flow smooth like a laxative.
And then he had the nerve to say Petri dish, which is crazy. Yo, Fate One said, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Yo, Fate, stop. I can't do this. I can't do this right now. This crazy, dog. So when you say, like, you gotta prepare before you get on stage, you gotta prepare. Don't drink a lot of water.
Drink water, but not a lot of water.
Not a lot, not like that. He had so much. His brain, his everything was worked up and
Projectile, bro.
like he thought he was look, he thought he was tough. Look, yeah.
You and your niggas is right.
Hold up. He said, I'm good. I drank too much water.
Yo, if I ever see someone do this in a battle, I'm running. Yo, Fate One said I'm swinging.
Yo, facts. I'm surprised he didn't get hit.
Yo,
He puked on at least 5 people. At least 5 people got that on him.
Fate One said I'm swinging. Listen, you can't. So when you in the battle rap world, like, you gotta sign contracts and shit, all that shit. But I feel where you coming from because that is a foul attack that just happened right here. So look, he thought he was tough. I like you can't battle rap ever again.
Hit that water. Hit that water.
They don't even say his battle rap name. It just says human vomits, and this is ruin your day. The people that filmed this.
Drink too much water.
You thought you could. He's like, oh my.
Look at that. He was like smiling, and then I drank too much water.
It was just building on him. Like why? So at this point in time, right? At this juncture, let's zoom in on this.
Somebody put some Epicac in his water. You ever seen them Epicac challenges?
No, I never seen that.
Yo, if you look that up, bro, you take like a little teaspoon. It's supposed to help make you vomit. This dude will pay people on the street. He'd be like, yo, I'll give you $100 if you drink this. It'll be like a water bottle. And then he'll be like, drink this. They'll drink it. He'll be like, you good? He'll be like, yeah, I'm good. And he'll be like, yeah, you good? He's like, yeah, I ain't got to puke. I'm good. And then just vomit everywhere, dude. And then he'll be like, I'll give you another $500 if you lick it up. Like, crazy shit. And they'll do it. They'll be doing it, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
see, I can't fuck with that.
It's crazy.
Give you another $500 to look it up. No, that don't even sound.
Nah, it's not cool, but they be doing it.
Oh no.
Epicac, it's a vomit inducer, and it makes you puke like that. So
Yo,
that shit.
he once said that's assault. I take the fine. Word too.
Look, you can pay the fine out of my winnings, because as soon as he does that,
that's a loss. Look at his face. Like at this moment in time, how are you thinking at this point? Like,
oh shit.
You're the weakest at this moment in time in your life. At this point, y'all, just know at this point you're so weak. Like you're so vulnerable.
Oh, facts.
Your body. You can't even control your body no more.
He ain't even drunk or nothing. You know, he just drank too much water.
He's not drunk. He's not lit. He's not none of that. Like he's holding on for dear life. He's like this. Oh, when you put your thumb, you trying to hold on to the roller coaster ride. You Now look at this. Look at this.
Yo, that splatter, bro. That splatter is crazy. It was really got on this man's back.
Yo, nigga, what do you mean?
The fact he stayed, bro. He should have just walked away and never came back. He should have never shown his face in that world ever again. Ever again.
In 4K is crazy. In 4K, you lose, man. You lost. And everybody knew that. But this shows you the strength of the battle rap community. They let that man still rap. Mm-hmm. They still let that man rap. And I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't wish that. I don't that. Yeah, he did. And he still kept going. Look.
Puke on his back, bro.
Puke on his back, man.
This dude's wiping it from his face right here still.
Ugh. I just, man. Oh man, like, can you believe that though? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why you gotta prepare before you go on stage, and cause battle rap is different. I ain't gonna hold you. If you ain't never been on a battle rap stage before, you don't know what to expect, cause shit can be different. On my way, bro, and I think Conquest is coming too. Oh, they gonna talk about it. We might have to stay live for these guys to pull up and talk about it. So I guess these guys want to talk about what's going on with the tour. We might stay live for a little bit, might take a little break just to cool it out for a little bit. But we're here, the 4Shxts podcast, Nitro Nick, Mr.Goodbarz. We're the 4Shxts podcast.
Pleasure, y'all.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, I love being here, having y'all support. If y'all can follow me on YouTube, I'm trying to get more followers so I go live on YouTube. I need like at least 50 followers. I started a new YouTube. It's Nitro Nick YHL. You can follow me on Facebook too. It's Nitro Nick.
I'm gonna put that in there right now. YHL Nitro Nick.
Nitro Nick YHL. That's on YouTube. It's all one word.
All one word?
Yeah.
Copy. That should be in the comments right there, y'all. And like, he's gonna post it 3 times. This is why I like Streamlabs.
Oh yeah,
boom.
word, that's dope.
Does it on 4Shxts, and then it's gonna do it on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Boom. Well, give it some time.
Yeah.
know. Maybe it does. Shit, it should have did all of them. It did it on this one.
Yeah.
That's good. But yeah, man. Just so much more. But we got 2 more shows coming up. We got King Music Fest, Crimson Cookout coming up. And then we also have the King, we also have Nels Fest. That's coming up in July, which is going to be very, very fun. So shout out to NEK Entertainment, man. We're the 4Shxts podcast. If the boys pull up and they want to talk about it, we're going to talk about it here in the studio. We'll probably go live on the Mr.Goodbarz page so that we can talk over there. And let's get some people riled up, man.
Yeah, so that's some flow, literally. Faye wants it. He lost twice in 1 round.
He lost twice in 1 round. It's crazy. You guys take it easy. Much love. We're going to be back live again. 4Shxts podcast. We out of here.